Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Amanda Herrera. You already know the demo. Hit that subscribe button down below along with the bell so you could get new notifications for when I upload a video to my channel. Today's video will be a little emotional for me because I'm going to talk about my daughter Sadie. Sadie's very, very special to our family. And the reason being is because of everything she's been through since she's been born. She's a fighter, a miracle baby. The list could go on and on. But this video is to hopefully bring awareness. Not really bring awareness, but to reach out to those who have dealt with this, or not just this in general, but things, medical issues with your children, to come together and try to talk about it, reach out to each other, because when you go through things like this, it's hard to go through it without having anyone to talk to or to reach out to. And luckily I did have that support. I had so many people supportive through the whole thing, and even after her surgery till this day now. Those special people know who you are. But yeah, so jumping into the video. Sadie. She's an amazing little person, I'll tell you. But we found out Sadie had craniosynostosis when she was about 2 months. Knew right away something was a little different about her. And I'll post a photo of what she looked like around the time that she got diagnosed with craniosynostosis. But if you're unfamiliar with that term, it's, and I will also put up a little definition of it, but from what I gathered and from what I was able to understand, because everything happened so fast when she got diagnosed with it, so it was kind of like my world was at a standstill. Like, I was at a standstill and everything else was moving fast around me, so it was hard for me to take it all in and understand what was going on. But craniosynostosis is where the openings in your skull are fused together, which they're fused together, which will cause problems when you get older, because your brain can't expand because those openings are fused together. And people with craniosynostosis, their shape of their head is obviously very different from others. Sadie's profile was the top of her head was very round. She almost had like a narrow profile, but looking at her, you could tell something was a little different. So we took her for her second appointment, and it was crazy because 2 days before her appointment with her physician, my husband and I were talking about it, because we would always stand over her when she's laying on the bed and baby talk to her. And we noticed that if we would stand over her, she wouldn't keep her head directly straight. Like, she had to literally keep her head either to the left or to the right and looking at it sideways. So we talked and we were like, okay, well, she sees her doctor in the next couple of days, so bring it up to the doctor when we see her. And we went to go see her doctor, and even before we could tell her our concerns or anything, she was looking at the baby, and she's like, did you guys ever notice that her head's shaped a little differently? And my husband and I looked at each other and we're like, okay, so we're not crazy. Like, it's obviously noticeable. The doctor noticed it right away. So we started telling. So we started to tell her, like, you know, it's crazy because me and my husband were talking about this literally 2 days before seeing you. So right away she had an idea what was going on. She set up Sadie. She set up an appointment for an MRI to be done, and then a couple days after that we got the results back, and it was confirmed that she was born with craniosynostosis. And from there, like, everything felt like it had to, well, not had to, but it felt like it was going so fast, but then so slow sometimes. So at this point she's roughly a month and a half, 2 months. So the doctor wanted to aim for roughly about, she was like about 10 months. So as say hi. This is Sadie. Say hi. Yeah, oh, your face is all dirty. So as the months passed, I would see her doctor, and then she also set me up with a good friend of hers, which is Dr. Tragos, and she would be the doctor Sadie would see after surgery. She's a reconstructive plastic surgeon. So as those months passed, I made an appointment with her, Dr. Tragos, and which, by the way, I will forever be grateful for Dr. Tragos for saving my daughter's life. She's awesome, phenomenal. Her staff, like, just the way they are, how they focus on the children, and how they help reach out to families who are going through those things. And she's from Rush Hospital, which is also a good hospital in my opinion. I know everyone else is gonna be like, oh. But yeah, so the support team I had during the whole thing, like I was saying, one of her godmothers, Barb, and her family, been so supportive. Like, she started off as a friend and then became family, which is one of the best relationships you could have. And my sisters have been there for me through it all. Hearing my venting, my basically every emotion that I dealt with. My sisters and Barb and her family, and some of my family were there too. But like I said, I will post, not right now, so I'll post in order what she looked like when she got diagnosed with craniosynostosis, and what she looked like right before surgery, what she looked like a little bit after surgery, and what she, well, you saw what she looks like now, but I will also put up a screenshot of her scar a year after surgery. And I'm not making this video for attention or anything like that. It's to reach out to the parents who are going through this or have been through this, and just hear their words and to talk about it, because things like this need to be talked about more. It's not easy seeing your child go through something like that, and you also blame yourself, even though there was nothing you could have done to prevent it, because things like this happen. But I know this video is a little different from what I've been posting, but I just wanted to talk about it because there's days where it still gets to me when I see her scar, when her hair's up, or just I'm reminded by it every day. And at times it still gets a little rough, because even though she's in the clear, anything could happen. Her doctor, Dr. Tragos, told me to treat her like a normal child. Don't shield her, let her be normal, let her run around like a normal child, because when she gets older, she won't remember any of it. And yeah, so I made this video to reach out to the parents who are going through it or have been through it. So if you want to leave a comment, feel free to do that, or send me a personal message. But I just wanted to talk about it, because it wasn't something easy to deal with. It still isn't easy to deal with. And right now I will upload some photos of her during this whole process.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so, and don't forget to hit that bell. Until next time, bye.